Right. So we just got out of church, and with sorrow-wise, this is such a depressing place because the bearers died there. You okay, stepsis? So Glade Mont Abbey. The Abbey, the Owen. Is it golden? That's a marker. I must have accidentally put that there, right? Delete the marker. So Martha's Rest. Can we teleport right back there? From here, across the entire field, I fought bulls, scorpions, tortoises, and giant flies to make it back to Martha's Providence of Rosaria. In this slave-infested town. My new sword looking more like Berserk style by the day. I want a great sword. Let's Kirito swords. Give me a great sword. Give me a cloud sword.
Back when we had proper leaders and proper trades. Not just selling our blades and our bodies.
That man just said he's a whore.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
Yeah, he did.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more.
I see. Come upstairs.
Martha's boring me. I'm upstairs. Let's go. I want to get back to my squad, Sid and the gang. Martha's just like, we gotta go to these secret meetings up here, and the carpenter's still working on things and
So,
what.
now you know, eh?
Yeah, this is a slave village.
Die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all
got
because they
stoned.
were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength.
What little of it I have. Use profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
The buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours,
Aye, they're my property, at least by law.
Oh shit, we chilling with Harriet Tubman right here.
My means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending.
This is basically the game's Harriet Tubman.
But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
A seal obtained. You obtained a slumbering chocobo from Martha. I'd be reading that like a dyslexic for some reason. Chocobo. Still reminds me of that Yu-Gi-Oh episode. Yo. Thank you, Harry Tubman.
It really is them. Lord
Appreciate you, Martha.
Washfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Cool. She's a cool one. He's standing up for the slaves. My great-grandfather was a slave. They put him onto the plantations to cut sugarcane. But, I don't know. Growing up, like when I was growing up in school, I was like, damn, slavery, this, that, and the other. Then as I got older and started learning stuff about genetics and shit, I was like, holy shit. And I think people are starting to wake up to this too. If your ancestor was a slave, right? Your reparations is in your DNA. If they was out there in the fields and they was actually putting in work, go get your ass in the gym because you will blow up. Whatever, if your ancestor was really putting in that work in the slave fields, yo, you got some hidden genetics. You got Saiyan genetics in you. And you just have to do some push-ups and you blow up like that. So I was like, that's your reparations right there. That's the way I always viewed it. So I was like, thank you, grandfather or great-grandfather, for cutting the sugarcane the way you did.
You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to.
Oh shit, he's turning into Majin Vegeta. Man has been dying this whole time.
My decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
Another spliff. And that time he used the crystal for it, to light it. I've been on a tolerance break from everything. I've been completely sober. So it's like the temptation.
Thank you, Sid, for everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh.
I like goats.
I knew a girl back in the day.
Oh, he knew plenty.
A slave to her fate, just like you.
Don't tell me you're talking about ex-Benedict. We killed her.
I wanted to save her.
Oh, but she was for the streets. She was for the streets.
For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
I hear you, Sid. Been down that road.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about
He's not that conceited.
in their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut.
Holy shit, I can relate.
But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been.
Bro, Sid's such a good character.
You may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Tara. This is a cool character. Let's read the chat real quick. Holding on. Make for East Pool. 512 yards. The details in that Spider-Verse movie jersey. We're getting a dope sword and fit in a minute. Clive is Final Fantasy. Guts, no buts about it. Not Harriet Tubman. Your great grandfather was forced to be head chief, so he was hated by both the village and the colonizers. Holy shit. Oh, damn. So you actually lived amongst like bearers in your genes. She's fried egg now. For real. Fried eggs Benedict. Your mom found your PS Vita, Silva? What? He was forced to sell out because they would get the fam next. Damn, yo. Okay, that's the darker side of it. There you go. Okay, that's different. That is way different. That's... Never mind. I didn't see it from that point of view. Shout out to... Holy shit. You just finished feeding the Choba Coach, Cheza? Alright, alright. Where are we headed? The Broken Hilt. The Dim. Then you go over here. Beast against Beast. False Friends and then Crystalline Lifeline. Let me see. Before we get to East Pool, let me look around here. What's these side quests have?
I have to find him before the Imperials do. Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry.
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment.
Sounds serious. What happened?
Not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Holy shit, you find a bearer that's a heretic apparently.
Wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety here. If If you've the time and the inclination.
Of course.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him.
But what is wrong with these people?
If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right.
This used to be people.
Just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it?
Oh
Not
shit.
bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
No, it would go wrong. Go, you dickhead.
You don't send a bearer.
Holy shit.
This might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. We have to find him. Don't.
Every time they say bearer, that's the N-word here. You see this shit? Bearer.
This Norris before Ronald takes
Frieza.
matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha. Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp. Now, I've not got your knack, see? And I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. It's just a short climb down. I'll make it...
I can't
Oh, just promise. There may be one thing I failed to mention about...
claimed it.
All
Yeah,
right,
Creature had to have claimed it.
But only might have, you understand. There were... Oh, don't worry.
Alright, let's go kill some crabs for this guy's crystal and find the bearer. Your version of the Chobacos. If this, you buy 3 Chobacos, one to ride, the second in case the first one dies, and the third one to cook because you're curious. I am curious too. I am curious. Anybody with Cloud's mark is seen as a slave. What I'm saying, gaming, good to see you. You have a crock pot for that chocobo. That meat would be tough as a motherfucker. Did you meet Bernard? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I would probably eat a chocobo just for the hell of it. What? The same exact thing that he said? I'd have 3. 1 to ride, 1 for the backup, and then 1 just to taste. Let's go down here. Look at this guy. He's having an anime intro cutscene moment. I'll leave him to it. Quest destination, yeah, boy. So he dropped his crystal to chill his fish.
Crabbed into crystal. Actually interesting.
There, boy. Stay down. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Over here. There, boy. Over here. That's enough. There, boy. You know what to do, boy.
This must be it.
My dog found the right one.
More time down here than I have to.
I love how we just went from massive combat to peaceful music already. Nah, I don't need to fight any more than I need to. Up there is the next one. Let's go turn this in. I climb this whole ridge. You met Bernard, Destroyer of Kingdoms? The Carpenter? He had the Stompers 11 and the do-rag on? Oh my god. What did you do to this character, bro? Every time your mind hears Clive, your head autocorrects into Cloud. Yo, low key, same thing here. The autocorrect in the mind is wild. That crab meat will go insane. Look how big those legs are. Yo, we gotta take Shadow to a buffet. This man's trying to eat all the Final Fantasy animals. I don't blame him though. I'm thinking the same shit. Savages.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
Big meaty claws. Foul crystal. Chill your fish with this crystal. Your ice crystal. Here you go. Take your shit.
Found it.
What do I get? Just 1,000 gil?
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
I wonder how long that crystal lasts. Otherwise, they'd find a slave bearer to freeze that shit, right? Until that person dies. Since the beginning, they really showed the life and times of these. Cool. Imagine we had stuff like that in real life. Well, technically we do. Ice cubes. Crystallized water. Is this the bearer? Off-duty sellsword.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back, and he had a lantern with him for some reason.
He was making for the marshes then.
That is all the dialogue you needed. The marshes is down there.
You barely have to step out.
Can I ride one of these?
That's one of our branded.
Imperial did take a bit.
I better keep my eyes peeled. A lantern. The one... At least I know which way he went.
Couldn't have gone too far. The man ran a whole 2 blocks away from home.
Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
Norris, I found you.
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close, but it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave as one bearer to another, please. Don't do this.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend.
I never knew. Can't say I'm surprised, though.
Just wait here and stay out of sight.
Thank you. And... sorry. You're no Imperial dog.
I've been called worse. Oh. I found a lantern back there.
Thanks. But... if I'm honest,
All right. I'll keep hold of it.
Got a free lantern?
To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
That sucks. Okay, let's go back to Martha's Rest. We can just teleport back up there. Turn in this quest. I did 2 of these. Wait, whoa. What are we talking about in this chat here? Let's see. So, I just missed the chat a little bit. Let's see. Shadow had 3 McGriddles today. It's fat ass hour. He says, Chaz is like, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Now he's like, I do not like seafood. I know what it is. Sushi and tuna is all but shrimp. I can't, or crab. Bernard is secretly a New Yorker. McGriddle slap. How does it feel to know that you technically had slaves? It's crazy. Yo, me and my client was talking about sushi today. He was talking about Peruvian sushi, about how there's a Japanese population that moved to Peru and they actually have their own version of sushi. And I was like, yo, I haven't had like really good sushi in my life. I wanted to try because I tried one time at the buffet. It tasted like gummy worms. And I was like, as much as I like to see the way it looks in anime and like the way the professional chefs make it, I had the cheapest version of it. But I want to have like an authentic spot. Shrimp is biblically a food you shouldn't eat because it cleans water and gets where the dirty stuff goes. Clive is royalty after all. Shrimp tempura. She's the first bear of the chat till she likes shrimp. Did it turn Nalu into a branded? Yo, we're starting to learn the terminologies here. Saying gaming, you've been gone for months now, and Paul looks like a swole surfer, dude. Basically, bro. Ever since I moved to Miami, became a surfer, bro. Type without the surf, bro, but like same type of wavy vibes, bro. Good to see you back, man. I love the energy.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well,
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Look at this guy's face.
no,
Ronald McDonald over here. This clown looks like he wants to say filth.
no. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones.
Look at this guy. This racist fuck.
Only wish those whose job it was.
Yo, is that Frieza meme?
Spotted him, let him
Say it, Frieza. Say it, Frieza.
do with me now, eh?
True, Clive.
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes.
Oh, you crafty. Thank you. It's not.
That's every time I hear the word bear, I just see that Frieza meme. Silly. All right, there's rusty crystals. Wait. Oh, never mind. I thought there was more lore that I didn't read. I was trying to figure out how long this crystal lasts. Because if they're limited in supply and they're only handing them out, even that fisherman had to fight to get that shit to freeze his fish. So I wanted to see like how this work. We did my side quest. Let's continue onwards. You're a surfer? Not really a surfer, but I love going to the beach and swimming. Ironically. Nah, fuck God. If he didn't want to eat shrimp, he should have made it delicious. I love shrimp. He wouldn't have eaten that fruit if that shit stank, had thorns and leaked sap. Or flawed because of the forbidden fruit. Shadow spitting for real. I agree. I don't even care if they're like the cockroaches in the sea, because bro, there's humans out here eating ass. You don't know. I'm okay with shrimp. Beast against beast. I have to walk this way.
The bridge to Eastpool's men.
That's why I'm like, I can't look down on the shrimp for eating the stuff on the sea when there's humans eating ass. Okay, look. Yeah, there's a meme. There's a meme with that. Nah, bro.
Don't you worry about them boards.
Hey,
I use
yo.
good solid lumber. It's the base on the other side you want to be careful of.
All right, but no, thank you. How is he a New Yorker? Because of the do-rag? The deli do-rag?
Arthur said the blight had spread even further south.
Let's see the blight.
More monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
All right, let's walk our way through here.
It's about us.
Keep our wits about. And just keep walking. I did my side quests. They're gonna attack me? Or do I just keep... Easy pickings. Like, look at this thing. It's a mess, but it looks so artistic and still symmetrical. I don't know how to even describe it. It just looks like pure art. Wee. Picasso. Frederick the Hunter. What do you want, Frederick? Fred Fredberger? Where has Fred Fredberger been?
Curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash.
Did you say something about Brandon?
That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. We tried dealing with them ourselves, but we didn't expect.
I expect the blight drove them here.
Pack of wolves. You want me to kill a pack of wolves? I got you. Motherfuckers will risk their lives eating sea urchin. Yeah. Do-rag and the Tims.
You want to know if it's safe to come across. All right. Off you go then.
Paul, you better play FF15 after this. The fixed version. Yo, it makes me want to go through all the Final Fantasy games. I kind of want to replay 7, to be honest. Before 15, I kind of want to go back through 7 And even do Yuffie's DLC. I don't know what it is. But yeah, maybe I should go to 15. Yo, we got a long summer ahead of us. We got a long summer. These are the wolves.
Look hungry, all right.
Look at that, I'm juggling that one. Look at that one, he's still flying, he's still flying.
Get him.
The starving alpha, fuck out of here, I'm the alpha. Alpha, you down. Bye-bye. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Trying to find this Bryce. Let him know the road's safe.
Nice, easy side quests. And just decided to bolt through the countryside. You see this? The broken hill. Next villager.
Bryce, what's it to you, bearer?
Bro, they keep saying basically the B word.
So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack.
Jesus Christ.
You wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Oh, Frederick. You wily bastard. You served us well, bearer.
I wish I could back out on these people. I feel the racism from these things. You haven't streamed Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. Maybe that's the one I should try. Final Fantasy 15 and 7 Crisis Core. Zane Gaming says, I hope it was worth it for Naughty Dog when they made The Last of Us Abby Part 2 because now they're just irrelevant. They got a little bit of relevancy with the show that came out earlier this year and then the hype died down quickly. Those first couple episodes were so lit and then everybody started flying in Paul. They bugged it up. There's so many OSTs that give you 15 flashbacks and PTSD of how sad this game could be.
Look,
Still can't believe they started this game with 2 minutes long.
that must be Eastpool.
Child murder. Clive bear. Basically, every time they call you a bear, they're calling you the N-word. That's what they're saying right here. That's basically the gist of what they're saying. Let me pull my green screen a little bit closer. Because it seems like it's a little bit fuzzy here. Right there. Yeah. There we go. Okay. You gonna go home soon to play SF6. Yo, Nalu, tell me when you're home. I'm probably gonna play for like a little bit in an hour, and then I'm gonna switch back to Final Fantasy. I want to get like a Street Fighter session in a little bit, for like half hour if anything. 2 minute long child murder to start this game. Slap past on the gazelle. Show up, Fang. Gotta get to Eastpool.
Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Eastpool, the Imperial Province of Rosaria. Is Sweden the only place that kind of looks like this anymore in real life, or is there any other villages that look like this? I want to visit Italy. How'd you know?
It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah. I don't recall.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
I forgot this NPC.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
A little bit dramatic there, Lady Hannah. Actually, it's been 13 years, so I understand. We're hope.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
Jill doesn't have that much of a character, to be honest. Her being the dominant Shiva compared to ex-Benedict and Sid, she don't really have much character. They need to add more.
And you have been
She's been too quiet.
ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
Mother Crystal's blessing?
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
Ay, ay, ay. That was Rodney. Okay, now I remember. Oh, we killed him. Damn it.
Clive.
Throwback to the homie from the demo. Rest in peace.
Poor child.
He might show up again, you never know.
All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest.
He's the one that taught me how to fight.
Later.
Rodney. Let's see. I get some rest. I'm gonna catch up with the chat in a second after this cutscene, guys. I want to stay focused on this.
Sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Oh shit, he guilt-ridden for sure.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
You gonna give him some new drawers? Finally, a change of clothes. Time to get some cosmetics for our boy Clive.
13 years of killing. 13 years. Without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
Oof.
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony when we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered.
Damn, the demo seems like it was so long ago.
You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us. We should get some rest.
Right.
Good night, Clive.
Is the stepsister in the washing machine's fantasy about to come true? Sleep well, Clive. That was a good cutscene, though. With Clive's part, she kind of made it about herself, but it's okay. Toggle, it's been a minute. My boys have been sitting outside chilling.
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yo, new drip.
Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well.
Yo, this fit. Nice.
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes.
Imagine we dress like this in real life all the time.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times.
Okay, Hannah, you're a real one. That's nice. This OST.
You well, my lord and lady.
I like it.
You, Lady Hannah.
I like it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Invictus.
If we follow the road to the north,
Look at the sword.
it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Yo, I could just leave it right here with the music playing and I'm fine with that. Let's read the chat real quick. There's so many OSTs with the Final Fantasy thing. Like it got to a point where he's like, just kill him already, but Ifrit just kept smashing the shit out of us. Oh my god, Jelly's about to make it to Platinum Street Fighter. He's changed. You love how detailed Cloud's armor is? Yeah, look at this. I love how you call her Eggs Benedicta now. Yeah, it just rolls off the tongue. Jill is Aerith. Like, for real. She seems like a colder Aerith to me. She's more neutral. Aerith got like a more glowy vibe. She got the ice factor, that Shiva factor. Man, I said if God's omnipotent, he's technically you as you eat the shrimp as well. Yeah. It's more than a religion or a priestess relationship. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay. Let's scroll through here. You know, Odin trying to rock this shit, giving you major Ignis vibes. Scrolling through, the details are beautiful. Why did Shiva just charge the one motherfucker that can slap her shit silly? This is a very lore heavy game for real, Bengals. 13 and 15 should not be ignored. Wish the cloak was wider. Oh shit. You want like a Batman Arkham Asylum cape? Yeah. This shit is dope. This is a cool fit. Need some of that drip IRL. The armor looks like the Berserk armor. Okay, so I'm gonna head straight through here. Wait. We're headed up there. Frank Tonic. Did they automatically equip this stuff? Invictus, okay. And my ability points, let's use some of these. I think I should save up for this though. That would be pretty crazy to use in the battlefield. Yeah, let's buy one of these heavy hitters. We're headed to the Phoenix Gate. Music is so chill.
Well met, friend.
Like all this stuff is kind of useless because I've already bought stuff.
Travels.
Probably for potions because you're about to head outside. Yeah, when you're running, you can see how thin the cloak is. But it kind of shows off the armor, like the redness of the armor on the side, so...
Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
It just gives him away.
Oh,
these are too flashy.
Me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers? My slaves? Bearers?
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man but still, I would ask a favor of you.
If it is within my power.
One of the bears.
If it isn't within my power.
Fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives.
Oh, this is wholesome.
As fine a man as his father ever was.
Whenever you have like these father-son moments, is pretty cool. Like seeing that the father grew up into the same image of the thing. I don't know, it's Lion King that got this programming in my head.
The people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Back in the day. Jill is just ice cold back here. It's only like 60 yards. As fine a man as my father.
Especially dressed like that. Come on.
Just wandering around like the king. Cloud's personality reminds you of Cloud. It does. Let's see. Cloud's personality makes more sense than Cloud's right off the gate, where Cloud would need to at least get half the game. That's true. Cloud is the PTSD soldier, but he's just like the cool guy stereotype. Clives, you get to grow up with this dude and you see like how he used to be and how he grew up into this. I really like how they pulled this character together. The way they writ this and the way they paced his story out is very, very... It's top tier. Remember, Paul, back in the day, women should be seen, not heard. Yo. This man.
He's not here.
He's not here. Is that him?
Without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around.
Barrow has run away.
Well now.
We're looking for an elderly bearer.
Ah, you mean the old boy who...
Yes.
What,
We are.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalith. I never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the levies going up and up and up, even as... Oh, listen to me. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either. Though I doubt he'll have gone far.
We'll keep asking around.
Useless. She just gave me her whole life story. All I asked was, where's the bearer? She was like, oh my god, the whippings, the slapping. Legit.
I'm looking for a bearer. An elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields.
Ah, funny. He's usually down by the well at this hour.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales.
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt you?
Thank you.
Go find him somehow.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under it. He'll be in the stable.
Patrick the chocobo keeper.
Got you. Dumps his head to dip out a bit. She's got a new trip, yes.
Making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
For the stables. Have you seen the new Berserk armor? No, I haven't got up to that. That's the part that's probably happening after. It's just this part 7 of the Berserk Redux. The CG is so iffy that I was like, I've only been watching like a 20-minute bursts. I'll finish up episode 7 tonight, but I haven't seen the Berserker armor. I've probably only seen like clips of it or in screenshots or even from the tattoo thing that I sent you earlier. And maybe like slight glimpses from shorts. Shadow says favorite Final Fantasy character so far is a tie between Aerith and Ignis, and but Clive is climbing. Ignis was the brawly guy amongst the Final Fantasy 15 squad, right? Like the big homie. Cloud was the beginning emulating Zack because the Mako, but that mad silence that kept him in for 2 years and fucked with his head. 2017 CG is ass, I told you. Yeah. Ignis was the smart guy with the British accent with the glasses. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why I gotta play this. Hey, but when I get to the Berserker armor now, is that animated in regular animation, or is the CG still a thing at that point? What's over here? Is this the bearer? The chocobo stand? On a wild witch hunt.
It's this bearer I've been minding. He's not in his usual spot by the...
You must be Patrick.
I am.
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who...
That's the fella. How do you know all this? Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late. I was supposed to watch over him.
Understood.
Thank you.
You've been dismissed.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Broken hilt.
Drink up now.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Yo. Am I going the right way? Wait, no. Go up and around. Turn this shit back around. There we go. Scarecrows and shit. Scarecrows remind me like pumpkin patch picking during the fall time in New York.
Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
Bro is about to die.
They need to die.
Agreed.
You know what to do, boy. Get him. Get him, boy. Over here. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Over here.
New enemies approaching. Morgan.
Keep your distance, boy. Get him. Sick of Torgal.
Oh damn, I thought I died or something so quick. The way that ended, it was weird. What happened? So he says it in Discord. Alright, I'll see it. What did I get? Sharp fangs and steel silk. Look at this view. I can see why he's up here.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come. Will we be returning to the castle then?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. One which may take some time. I will come back for you then.
Of course, Your Grace.
Oh, damn. Yeah, the cloak is a little bit too slim. Little bit too slim. But I can see why. They're just trying to show off the red on the side there.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness. And now that light burns a little more brightly.
That's cool. We gave him hope.
Fantasy, of course. But it's better than the truth of the matter.
Yes.
Damn sight better.
I agree.
The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
That's crazy.
Is it really that bad?
It's that bad.
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces.
I know a man named Sid who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all, she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord.
Interesting. This was like a whole village of slave quests. Heavy on the bearer lore here. I have learned the entire meaning of the N-word here. That's basically what the bearer, the B word. That's basically what it was the whole time. It's crazy. All right, let's see. I'll be back at dawn. Okay. Yo, you guys want to play some Street Fighter for a bit? Let's take a break from Final Fantasy. This is good, but I kind of want to like take a break to kind of keep this game fresh, because I feel like if I push forward any further, I'm going to be grinding too much, then I'm going to be kind of like bogged down. Let's switch it up for a bit. But yo, so far this game is phenomenal.